Hello and welcome, IT-TVGaming here. Now in today's episode I want to show you how to build this dam. Now as you can see, it is a quite lovely build. It is not too big, but it has a one great side, which is the fact that you can actually make this bigger or smaller as you want to. So it will perfectly fit in your Minecraft world. The only thing you need to remember is the center point. So if you have 40 blocks, remember the 20th block, because we need to indicate that. I have here 40 blocks of space, but you can again have a bigger space, smaller space, it doesn't really matter. Now I couldn't find a perfect spot to build this, so I decided to build it over here. And keep in mind that usually this should be underwater until this point over here. I couldn't find a great place for this, so I can maybe fill in this with some water at some point just to show how this works, but you get the idea, right? If you want to build along, there will be a list in the description with the requirements, and also there will be a download link available. Oh, and I would really appreciate if you would like the video as well. So once you got everything, let's get started. And if you just don't feel like building, just sit back and enjoy. Now, I have 40 blocks of space over here, but you can have a lot more space in between. It doesn't really matter. You can make this bigger. So because of the shape of this dam, you can make this as big as you want to. You can adjust it. This is very easy to replicate in your own world. The only thing which is very important is to remember the center point, because that is going to define the whole build. So like I said, I got 40 blocks of space over here, so I'm going to remember the 20th block. I will indicate that with the pale oak wood. Here we go. Now we're going to get rid of this at some point, so don't worry about it. To start off, what you want to do is quite simple. You want to go in 5 blocks. Okay, then add 1 at the center and add 2 more on both sides. So you want to have 5 in total. And we are going to keep adding 5 blocks. So go down 1, add 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to have 5 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get the idea. You want to go all the way till this point, and you can do the same thing over here as well. Then at the center you want to have another slab on top, then go up 5 blocks in total, counting from this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we're at this point, we're going to repeat the same thing. So you just want to add a slab on top. You go out 2 blocks and you get the idea. We're going to repeat just the same thing as we've done over here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go out 2 more blocks. So we just want to go up and we're going to do that one more time till this point. Let's actually replace these with some slabs like we have done over here. And then you can just simply repeat the same thing again. Okay, now what we're going to do next is quite simple. We're going to add some other pillars. So you just want to add it on the back side each time. And you want to add another slab underneath these. So, and then you can just simply build it up and then fill it with a slab if you need to. Again, we are going to do the same thing on the opposite side. We still need to decorate this a little bit, so what we're going to do is we're going to add some stairs. We want to replace the sides of this, and we're going to do this for each one. So you want to add your stairs where you can, and if you need to add a slab, you want to replace it. So for instance, over here you want to replace this block. Over here you just want to add a stair, just as simple as that. Again, over here we need to replace this just like that. So I'm going to do that for each one. Okay, once that is done, you can do this on the opposite side as well if you want to. I will do that later on. First, I will add some more stairs. So over here, you just want to add the upside down stair. Hit again. And you want to make sure that you are in line with these blocks over here. After that, you just want to take your slabs and go in over here and add it on top as well. Get the idea, you just want to follow this line going all the way around again. And we're going to do this on the opposite side as well. There we go, and let's not forget this side. Just like that. Okay, then add some fences. Now over here we're going to add some entrance. And at the center we are going to place some lanterns. So over here we are going to have 2 lanterns. And then over here we are going to add a soul lantern. So you want to repeat this on the opposite side as well. Okay, so once that is done, we can do the same thing at this side. So you just want to get your stairs and go all the way in like that, and you just want to do that for each one. So over here we can do it as well. This will add some more depth. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, because we are going to add some trapdoors anyway. So okay, so now we can get rid of these blocks over here. Okay, now we are going to add some decoration. So you just want to start from this point, go in twice, go up and in, just like that. And we are going to do this for each one. I actually made a mistake over here. You want to get rid of these because we need to go in over here. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And again, this is going to be 3 blocks wide. This should be the same as well, like this. And then we can just continue. Again, we need to get rid of this row over here. Okay, then take the warp type here and we're going to place that in on the back side. And after that, we're going to repeat the same thing over here, just like this. Okay, so you can do the same thing first and then add the warp type here. It doesn't really matter, but you want to make sure that you do it both together. Okay, and if you have a place like this, you can get rid of the blocks on top. And then just add a warp type here. Just as simple as that. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to take your gold blocks and we're going to go in over here. And you can get rid of these blocks and just go in. Then continue this. Here we go, and then go in. And we're going to add some slabs on top as well. Okay, then you want to take your slabs and you just want to go in and up till this point. Do the same thing over here. And then go up with some gold again. Then at this side, just want to go in with some gold. Then we're going to add some stairs. Okay, then take the trapdoors, then place it in and open them up. You can just place them wherever you can. This doesn't have to be perfect, so if you can only place one at one side, it doesn't really matter. Let me actually show you. Well, like this. If you have some space like this, don't worry about it too much. Okay. Here we go. Then on top, what we're going to do is quite simple. You want to make sure that you add an additional block on top of each pillar. So, which is going to be over here. Now you can do this on both sides, but I'm going to only do it over here. Okay, then add the center. You want to add a beacon followed with a soul lantern, another slab over here. Take your stairs and we're going to decorate this a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add some stairs on the sides, just like this. And I want to get rid of these sides as well, just to make this a little bit smaller. So let's add only some stairs over here and one over here. Okay, now on the remaining sides, we're going to add just regular lanterns and then we're going to cover it up with some trapdoors. Here we go. Now I want to have an additional curve over here, so I will get rid of these blocks just to make this a little bit more visible. Okay, so we need to go down from these points, so let's actually start over here on the back side and just go down. Okay, and we're going to have one pillar over here going down and another one over here maybe. Okay, I will indicate them first, then we're going to do it on the opposite side. Okay, now I'm going to use black concrete, but you can use whatever you want, and you want to make sure that you fill in the backside of each pillar over here. So let's start over here and go in. Okay, now let's move this one more block forward just to match this. So, okay, now let's build this all up. Okay, then at the center, we're going to have some end rods going up on the sides. Okay, then on the sides, you just want to have some trapdoors and then open them up. Let's do it over here as well. Then you can take a water bucket and place it in. Okay, then you want to take the deep slate. You can do the same thing on each pillar, but I'm going to do this only at the center because it's going to be very expensive otherwise. Okay, then on the sides we are going to add some trapdoors. Then just open them up. There we go. And then you want to take your deep slate. You want to go up. But actually you want to go across over here to this point. And let's do the same thing over here as well. And over here you just want to go back up. And then let's go back down over here. Okay, and then you want to make a area for water. One over here and another one over here. We can have two more on these two sides. So we can have one going down like this. Okay, then take the iron bars and you want to place it in. Okay, so next up, you just want to try to make a circular shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is fine. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some leaves for decoration. And I will use some oak leaves this time. Now I made a mistake over here, so then you can even add some leaves over here as well. It doesn't matter. This is just for decoration. Okay, then you want to take the Lapis Lazuli ore and you can just place some in if you want to. This will add some more color and also it will make it a little bit more cohesive. So I will just randomly place this in. Okay, so let's take some diamonds and let's place this in as well. Again, you don't have to go too crazy with this. Just add it in randomly. Okay, so let's add some more iron bars over here as well. Okay, then over here we're going to add some trapdoors again. And here we go. Now you can add a lot more decoration to this. Now this side is done, and for this side you can do the same decoration over here as well, but I will keep it as this just to make it easier to build. You can add some pillars on the back side, but again, usually this will be underwater, so it doesn't make sense to decorate this side, so that's why I kept it as this. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I really like how this one turned out. If you have suggestions, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. Have a nice day. I see you the next time.